How do you speak effectively in public? I'm at the Win right now. Tonight, I will be speaking in front of 3,000 sales leaders and entrepreneurs. And I'll be speaking right after Magic Johnson and right after my mentor. Many times, people had come up to me and asked, how do I deliver message like you? How do I become persuasive like the way you deliver message? You see, I think that's what most people don't understand, right? It's not about how you speak first. It's not even about the content that you're speaking first. It's really about, do you believe what you're speaking about first? You got that? Right? If you don't believe in what you're saying, it doesn't matter what the subject is. People is not going to draw to your message, right? You see, anything that comes out from my mouth, I 100% believe in it. I'm talking about entrepreneurships, strategies, sales, life philosophies, principles. For those of you who's been religiously following my content, I am going to tell you right now, anything that comes out from my mouth, I believe it 100%, not just publicly. I live those things that I'm teaching you guys privately. So the first thing, if you want to be able to speak effectively in front of a large crowd, publicly, you gotta believe in what you're saying. I don't care what you speak about. And if you don't believe in what you speak about, you are really an actor. You are really an actress. Actor and actress cannot act 365 days a year. The way you speak, eventually people will feel and find out whether what you talk about is authentic, true, or just something just simply motivational, just making people feel good because you don't live those principles. Do you understand that? So to become an effective public speaker, to me, the number one gotta go first is whatever you speak about, do you believe in it 100%? Number two, the second thing I have to say, don't copy other people's style. You know, there are so many speakers. You know, they go on YouTube, they go to all these seminars and they look at all the speakers and some of these influential people and say, wow, that guy looks cool. Or that lady looks amazing. Oh my God, I love the way she makes jokes. And you try to copy that person's style. You want to copy that person's personality. I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't going to work. Now, there's a difference between copy somebody's style than model somebody's style. You can always pick a person that you respect, pick a person that you look up to, and model that person a little bit, but you got to ultimately come up with your own style. That is you. You see, there are people who speak very dynamically, right? There are people who speak very softly, but very technically. There are people who speak with a lot of humors. There's not a time when they speak and talk about certain things, they don't, insert in a joke inside that speech and making people laugh. There are speakers that's very intense, right? They get you so intense. It's like you are in a war room, right? You gotta figure out who you are, right? And you gotta be honest to your own style because not everybody is that one person. You cannot try to copy that person's style and try to be that person. So to become an effective speaker in the public, in front of a large group, you gotta have your own style. You gotta figure out who are you, right? And another thing I want to say is you gotta be overprepare. A lot of people come up and ask me, look, you've been a speaker, you've been a trainer, you've been a sales trainer for many years. Do you ever get nervous when you get on stage? I'm gonna tell you right now, every time I still get nervous. Of course, it's not as nervous as maybe when I started as a speaker 20-some years ago. I still get nervous right now. Tonight, I'll be speaking, I think at 8 p.m. in the evening, and right now here is around 2 o'clock already, so it's about 6 hours away. I am nervous right now, right? But you know what, the one thing that I'm looking for? I'm always looking for this one word, and this one word is called nervousness. Anything that makes you nervous, you're going somewhere great. You're doing something right. Imagine you see that one girl, that girl make you nervous. Is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? You know the answer already. You're going after your dream. but you know it takes a lot of hard work to get there. That makes you what? Very nervous, right? But is it a good thing or bad thing in the long haul? That's a great thing. So for me, I already knew as a public speaker, I'm going to be nervous every single time. So what do? I always over-prepare my presentation. I always over-prepare my speech. When I first started 20-some odd years ago, I got an opportunity to speak in front of 15,000 people at MGM. I got 2 minutes to speak. Guess what happened? I was overconfident. You know, I think, man, that's a piece of cake, 2 minutes. Guess what happened? I went on stage. I just like have a cold feet. I was sweating. I went blank. I didn't know what I was saying. So the entire 2 minutes, I absolutely lost it. And I was so embarrassed. But you know what that one event taught me? Is to never, ever, ever overestimate myself again. So from that point forward, I constantly over-prepare my speech, my presentation, whatever I'm trying to deliver to the crowd. I always have a strong intro, a very clear body, and also a big conclusion of my entire message, right? So always over-prepare, right? The fourth thing I have to say is knowing your audience. So as a speaker, you have to know your crowd, right? These people already know who you are. You already built up as a somewhat well-known speaker. Does all these people coming just because they want to listen to you, or you are just a beginner? You going up there the first time and nobody really know who you are yet, right? So if you are a no-name speaker yet, go there a little bit earlier, shaking people's hand, right? Get to know your audience, warm up the crowd, identify which audience in that room you connect with, and then your entire speech, you can bounce off those 4 to 5 people that have connection with you. It will make you less nervous now, right? But if you're a well-known speaker and people come to just listening to you, guess what? Then, of course, it's much, much easier because you already built up your reputation, you already built up your brand. People coming because of your brand, your reputation, and your content. That leads to my next thing. Your content has to be different. A lot of speakers, they give you vanilla stuff, right? All vanilla. But I believe what makes a world speaker great is that they give you all the specifics. It's the how-to. It's the how-to. Along with it is other inspirational stories, storytellings. But you got to go very deep. You know, what makes your content different than everybody else? So if you can stand out and make your contents different than everybody else, now people want to come and learn from you again. The last thing I want to say to make yourself an effective speaker is that you got to have a strong closing remark by challenging your audience on something. You see, most speakers, they go up there and talk and they motivate, they inspire, and then, wow, I just did a great job. They walk off the stage. What is your final challenge for these people who's listening to you? Give them a challenge. Maybe this is a sales seminar they're attending. At the end, you challenge them, hey, with all this sales skills that you just learned, I'm challenging you in the next 30 days to close 10 sales. Or maybe they are in a seminar to learn about nutrition. So you're going to challenge them in the next 45 days. Okay? No sugar. All right? Exercise an hour a day. Or maybe you're in a leadership development business seminar and they're here to listen to you about leadership development, and you challenge all your audience at the end. Here are the 5 books you need to read. A, bar, 2, bar, 3, bar, 4, bar, 5. This is the 5 books I'm challenging you to read in the next 30 days. You follow what I'm saying? So this is some of my tips, how I eventually evolved to become a better speaker compared to 20-some odd years ago. I hope my tips today have helped you how to become an effective speaker in the long haul. Wish me good luck, because I'll be speaking right after Magic Johnson tonight. I hope you guys love my weekly content. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, click the button below and subscribe it right now. And I always love to see your comments, your feedbacks on every single one of my videos. Love you guys, and thank you for your support. And JW speaking to you from Wynn, Las Vegas. Take care. JW here. If you like my content, comment below and download my JW Just Win app. See you next time.